welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today our topic is the middle cranial fossa. So middle cranial fossa lies in the mid of the cranial cavity, and you can see it is the butterfly shaped, and it lies in the mid of the anterior and the posterior cranial fossa. So it is made up of the the middle cranial fossa is separated from the posterior cranial fossa by the petrous part of the temporal bone. This is the superior border of the petrous part of the temporal bone. You can see the middle cranial fossa is divided into the two regions. The one is the median region and the one is the lateral region. The median region is formed by the body of the sphenoid. You can see this is the body of the sphenoid, and the lateral region, it is formed by the three bones. This is the first one is the greater wing of the sphenoid. This is the greater wing of the sphenoid, and the second one is the anterior surface of the petrous part of the temporal bone, and the third one is this is the squamous part. You can see this is the temporal bone and this is the squamous part of the temporal bone. So the three main bones form the lateral part of the middle cranial fossa, and the important feature of the lateral part of the middle cranial fossa is that you can see that there is a this is the impression, and this impression is called as the trigeminal impression. This is the trigeminal impression, and this eminence, you can see this is the arcuate eminence, and on this side, on the posterolateral side, you can see that this is the tegmen tympani. This is the forward extension of the petrous part of the temporal bone. This is the tegmen tympani, and the important feature of the median part of the middle cranial fossa is that sella turcica. Sella turcica lies in the median part of the middle cranial fossa. Important part of the middle cranial fossa is that foramens. The first foramen is the optic canal. This you can see is the optic canal on both the sides, और optic canal से हमारे पास होती है ophthalmic artery, optic nerve, and the sympathetic plexus around the ophthalmic artery. Imagine this is the ophthalmic artery, and you can see that the sympathetic plexus is making the plexus around this ophthalmic artery, which also passes through this optic canal. This is the first foramen. The next foramen you can see is that this one is the foramen ovale, and the foramen ovale, इसमें से जो है हमारे पास एक निमोनिक है जिसको हम कहते हैं मेल, MALE. M से हमारे पास होता है मैंडिबुलर नर्व, M से हमारे पास होता है मैंडिबुलर नर्व, A से हमारे पास होता है एक्सेसरी मिडल मेनिंजियल आर्टरी, L से हमारे पास होता है लेसर पेट्रोसल नर्व, और E से हमारे पास होता है इमेजरी वेन. सो दिस वन इज द foramen ovale, and above the foramen ovale you can see this foramen. You can see this is the foramen rotundum. ये हमारे पास है foramen rotundum, and इसमें से जो है हमारे पास maxillary nerve और imagery vein पास करती है. And below the foramen ovale you can see this foramen. This was the foramen rotundum, and I told you that maxillary nerve and imagery vein passes through it. And below the foramen ovale you can see this foramen. This is the foramen spinosum, and through this foramen spinosum, middle meningeal artery and the nervus spinous passes through it. Next is the foramen lacerum. You can see that median to the foramen ovale, you can see this one. This is the foramen lacerum, and from the foramen lacerum, the imagery vein, internal carotid artery, and meningeal branch of ascending pharyngeal artery passes through it. So this is the foramen lacerum, this is the foramen ovale, this is the foramen rotundum, and this is the foramen spinosum. Next one and the last foramen in the middle cranial fossa is the superior orbital fissure. So the superior orbital fissure, you can see that this lies in, you can see this is the superior orbital fissure. This is the superior orbital fissure, and in the frontal side you see this is the superior orbital fissure, and from this it goes into the middle cranial fossa and opens into it. This you can see, this is the superior orbital fissure, and you can see that it has important common tendinous ring. It has the important common tendinous ring, and it is divided into the three parts. This superior orbital fissure through the common tendinous ring, it is divided into the three parts. The part that lies within the common tendinous ring, it passes superior and inferior division of the oculomotor nerve, nasociliary nerve, and the abducens nerve. And the part that lies above to the superior orbital fissure, it passes the trochlear nerve, frontal nerve, lacrimal nerve, superior ophthalmic vein, and the recurrent meningeal branch of the lacrimal artery. And the part that lies below the ring, it passes the inferior branch of the ophthalmic vein. This is the middle cranial fossa. A short notes that I have made for you. I have explained it to you: the introduction, median part, lateral part, the feature. This is the middle cranial fossa. A short notes that I have made for you. I have explained it to you: the introduction, median part, lateral part, the features I have explained to you, the foramens important. I have explained to you the optic foramen, superior orbital fissure, and the foramen ovale, foramen rotundum, foramen spinosum, and the foramen lacerum. And important mnemonic, that is the foramen ovale, you can remember from it the mnemonic, that is MALE. M from the mandibular nerve, A for the accessory middle meningeal artery, and L for the lesser petrosal nerve, and E for the emissory vein. I hope you liked the video. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. See you soon in the next video. Allah Hafiz.